So it'll be slight delay if you're looking at the stream. But
Okay.
yeah, I think for whatever reason, I
I
don't know
can
why it's doing that now. But yeah, it's weird.
I can live with that.
Okay, okay, okay. So here we go. Let's play spot. So I will let you react because I've already seen it and gave my thumbs down. So I will let you
Okay.
react, and then we'll
Okay.
play spot the AI on the stream. Here we
So
go.
so okay, I'm gonna be reacting with slight delay. I can the stream is not up, it seems. Let me refresh.
Oh, is it not
Okay,
up?
it's up. Okay, I can see it. I can see it. It's
Okay,
cool.
cool, 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 cool.
Okay. So, okay.
Here we go. It's still a little
Play it.
skip. I can play it
Press
now.
press play. Okay.
The prophecy foretold that when the eclipse came, legends would emerge from the darkness to rule the city of wolves and bring even more fury to Southtown. Kim Jae-hoon returns to defend his family honor. Nightmare Geese rises from the dead.
I just
Blue Mary brings justice to Southtown. And Wolfgang
you
hunts
can
for
tell
new worthy
there's a lot
opponents.
of like it's not just AI. They very specifically wanted to do like this is the cool guy's AI.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
this is the thing
But
which makes him
two
cool as shit.
shadows remain unseen, waiting to reveal themselves. Experience the fighting game of the year with the first ever monthly character drops, the highest prized fighting game tournament, and all new balance updates.
I think there's nothing.
Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves.
I'm gonna mute it now, and I'm gonna go back, and we're just gonna let me go to playback speed. We're gonna do 0.75
Yes.
to be
So I
safe.
think everything that wasn't gameplay footage is AI. I can feel
You
it.
can feel it. Yeah. Yep. Everything that was
Yeah.
not gameplay is AI. You're 100% correct, and it is fucking bad.
Yeah. It's
It's
very yeah.
like
It's very not good.
yeah. Like if it's not AI, then it is the worst art direction I've ever seen in my life. Or but okay, that might be
Yes.
far, but
Yes.
it's very bad. It's like close.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh. So let's get to let's see, right about like first off, even this shot doesn't make visual
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
Like,
Is this upside down? What is
yeah,
this?
what is this? What are these buildings? They're not even. What is this
What is
building? What is this?
what is the perspective here?
Yeah, what is the perspective? What is this building? This building specifically. What is this? It's just a zigzag pattern. There's no real way. What? Mm. And then right in the front, fighting game of the year 2025, the Game Awards. They just throwing that out there, just to let
Like
you know this is the. But you did this,
this
but you
was
couldn't
this
hire
was
fucking artists.
this is
I. Ooh.
this was a 2025 was a bad year for fighting
It
games.
was rough. Like, and the thing is, like, despite everything I said earlier, like he who should not be named notwithstanding, like City of the Wolves is a fun, good game, but God, the decisions they make is just like this was the best. Oh man, so
Have you seen have you seen the anime trailer for it? Have you seen the like anime cinematic for City of the Wolves?
those I think look pretty good because those are actually done by like an animator they hired. But I haven't checked them out yet. I gotta look at them. I gotta see them
Mhm,
and see how
mhm.
good or bad they look.
I have one to show you after this. It's
Okay.
very good. It's very good quotations.
Oh, all right. Oh God. All right. Well, yeah, we'll look at that. Okay.
Yeah, but okay. AI sloth.
Yeah. Now I'm very concerned about it because I hadn't seen it, but I heard that the animator they got was one of the classic animators for like the anime and stuff like that, and like people were
Yes,
pretty much
yes.
praising it. So I'm like, okay, but I haven't watched. Oh, fucking SNK. All right. So yeah, here this shot makes no fucking sense. All right.
Mhm.
Let's see. The logo is whatever. That's fine. It's got a filter on it clearly.
Oh
That
no, it's a city.
moon
You get
is
it?
AI.
Yeah.
Why? The moon.
It's an oblate spheroid.
Oh my god, I didn't even notice that on the first pass through. Ah, all right. And like I want to say it's like my mind is like maybe it's like the filter doing it, but it's not because you can tell the filter waves are passing over this. This is a shape that was chosen. Oh, we are in for a good time. All right. Also, you can tell this is AI too because like these camera
Yeah,
shots that it's
yeah,
choosing are terrible, and they're
yeah,
made because like using Sora or whatever they're using is just like
yeah,
only
yeah.
able to sustain a shot for so long.
Hmm.
Um, and so it's doing that kind of slidey shot where it's like we're gonna slide to the left a little bit.
Yeah.
Um, so this text, the wolves are coming. That part is probably the cleanest part that's in there, but I mean, you could just kind of add that on, but I don't know.
Hmm.
Um, this shot is ass. I don't know what this shot's supposed to indicate aside from merry-go-round it already in the game and what it's bad. But this one is not one of the worst shots. This one is also not one of the worst shots. Let me go back to that. But again, you can tell it's AI too because of the way like the shots are all cut.
Yeah, the lighting and the way things reflect is so it's
It's
odd.
so odd. And on top of that, but like not even that, just the fact that like it's doing the thing again, like where like all these shots are like maybe let me see. One, two, one, two, three, one, two, three. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. They're like 3 second shots.
Hmm.
Like they're not lingering on something or like showing like real direction. They're just like generic zoom and it's like 2 or 3 seconds. This is like straight up Sora video. If
Gotcha.
it's not, then whoever made this is emulating that and it's real bad.
Hmm.
Um
Oh, the ad break. Sorry.
oh
The
ad break.
ads gonna
Oh
last,
yeah, I forgot about that.
gonna
Yeah.
last a fucking minute.
You're good, you're good, you're
it's
good.
laughing.
You're
Yeah.
good. It's not that's actually I should be the one apologizing. That's my bad. That's on my bad. Cause
Hmm.
yeah, the affiliate thing. So I'll get
Hmm.
the ads in
Hmm.
there, which you know, tis what it
Yeah.
is. It's the downside of being affiliate. I worked for this. I worked to get ad breaks that I don't get to see none of anyway. Yeah, let me know once it's out of adpocalypse. And then we'll continue on. You got a minute. Cause yeah, like even looking at the shot, like I'm looking at now of the armor, it doesn't really make sense. I'm trying to figure out like what.
Okay,
Oh,
the ad is
it's
over
over.
now.
Okay, like some of these details are just like lost. Like in this area here, like right
Yeah.
down by the belt. Like what the fuck is that? That is not an actual detail. And they're like this makes no sense either as far as like a chain link. This flower ornament makes no. This is just all just wonky. It's just like picking petals and just throwing it in there. It's supposed
Hmm.
to be Krauser's armor, but it does not look like it. Again, if it was made by somebody and this is not AI, then wow. That's all I can say.
Yeah, many people know more about armor design than I do,
No, I'm
so
saying
I'm
like
not
it's not even like an armor design thing as much as it is just like if it was made by a person, you could see like some of these like when you look at this like designs or like patterns, um,
Mhm.
you can see like where it's symmetrical a lot of the
Yes.
time.
Oh,
It's like something like
that's
this where it's like you can tell this is like a lot of these leaves and like on this ornament are just
yeah,
like kind of going nowhere. This
yeah,
does look symmetrical, so that's I'm surprised it kept it as close as it did there. But yeah, like stuff like that you would like see pop out. All
yeah.
right, this is where it gets really bad. Let me see this shot here with the wolves. Let me make sure I don't miss anything here. These wolves are super
Mhm.
generic, but that's not
Yeah.
the worst of it. That city is super generic. What the is that? Is that is that an inflatable tube man?
What?
Right here, this black shadow thing. Wait a minute. Hold up. This is not a tree. What is this? Oh, this car looks terrible. These cars look terrible in general. They're just like kind of a hot mess, and they all like they look similar, but they're not even. Oh, this is the main thing you can always tell with AI too is it's not designed like with
Mhm.
thought in mind. It's just like put
Yeah.
cars here on street. It is like the road isn't even. These all right. This is Jay Hoon, which this makes me mad because
Mm.
There's Blue Mary looking like generic as hell. This random fist busting out of a. All right, I guess supposed
I
to be
guess this is a
peace.
grave.
I suppose it's supposed to be the grave, but like it doesn't make
And
sense
this
because it's the
fucking
fucking headstone.
this arm is horrible.
Yeah, it's bad. That arm looks like super. It doesn't. It looks like it's trying to be photorealistic, but it looks weird and like rubbery.
Yeah.
And even the way it busts out is like, oops, I can't like really pause it like that.
Actually, let's go through this punch animation just frame by frame. What
Can you frame by
what
frame
is
on
that?
YouTube? How do you
It's comma and period.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Yeah, here we go. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? No way! Oh, this is AI. Baby, this is AI. Oh no! I didn't see that until we went frame by frame. Oh my god! It's oh no! It's 6 seconds. What is this shit? Oh my god! The stone like sinks in and becomes the man. He's like, oh, I've arisen from myself. I sink into myself. Oh my god! And you could call it a step by step. I wouldn't have noticed that because like the way it's set up, it goes by so fast. It's like now I can't unsee it. Oh my god! He sinks in. That's oh fucking I'm done. Holy shit! This is oh wow! Oh, my sister in Christ, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. It sinks in and becomes. Well, look at the outfit. This outfit ain't correct. And look at this belt. This ain't even right. And look at this thing carrying to the other design. Come back and look at this shot. Look at this shit. Where is his fist coming from then? If that's his head. He's got arms on his head. What is this? Oh no! Oh, that's bad. That's so bad. What? I'm gonna move on because I'll be on this all day. Oh my god, that's bad. Wow. The AI future, ladies and gentlemen, is looking at it. Oh no, we're definitely stopping on more of these. Oh my god.
Oh.
Girl, thank you for so much for telling me that. Like step by step, because this is sending me. I have flown into the future. I am no longer here. This is oh my god. That's so bad.
And then comes Kim. And then comes Kim with the worst anatomy I've ever seen.
Yeah, this is what I got like mad initially. I'm like, dude, this does not look like Kim Jae-hoon at all. But then wait, because it gets better, right?
Yeah.
Here.
The fucking arms.
This.
Jamari? Oh.
This is like generic like K-pop idol face.
Yeah.
Like this is not Jae-hoon at all. Not even close. It's like they went in the store where like Asian man with purple hair stares. And that was it. Like holy, and they zoomed in on it like it was really this is just so as soon as I saw this shot, everything else I already kind of knew like, oh, this is AI. But this shot, I was like, yeah, 100% AI. This is just straight up just super generic.
Yeah.
What makes me mad? Then you go to the gameplay and the game looks dope. This is I'm so mad. This is where it really just makes me mad. Okay, here we go. Oh, it went too far back. Here we go. All right, here we go. All right, let's look at this part here. Okay, hold on right here. Okay.
So there's a different headstone, first of
Different,
all.
yeah, totally different heads, totally different grave, just entirely.
Yes. Yes.
Why is that helicopter flying this low to the gravesite? Which
To
is
pick
also
him up,
weird.
I guess.
Yeah, basically. What is he? Okay, but Bob, let me see. What is right there? Here we go. He has an American patch. He
That
has an
fucking
American
smile
flag.
will haunt me. That
That
fucking
that, smi-
smile's gonna haunt
that
me.
smile. That is God. That is just it's gross. Like it's not even like it's scary in a like that doesn't like it's just like Uncanny
This
Valley
is
meets like terrible design way. He
yeah,
looks like he's about to be on like Metal Gear Solid or some shit, and it really
this
makes me
is
mad.
this is PS3. This is PS3 game antagonist.
Right. Wait, Geese Howard. Hold on. So also, I want to just point out that on no picture of Geese ever in the history of Geese when he's wearing his gi or wearing his
Yeah.
outfit, there's
There's
no
never a fucking American flag on it.
exactly. There's no American patch on any of these at all whatsoever. Not a single fucking one. Not even look. The toy ain't not even on a damn toy. Ain't nan. This man is not Americanized on any like he's American obviously, but there's no flag on any of his outfits ever. Not even in the game. Nah, not, look. This is the in fuck none. Not a patch.
Yeah.
Fucking what? So clearly it was like Geese Howard, martial artist, American or something.
American.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
American martial artist or some shit, and like it left the flag on there. Like that. No. Also, this is not what he normally wears at all either. He doesn't have it. He got he got the Rolex on. He got the Rolex on.
Does he even have this design in the game?
I don't think so. Let's see what's name looks like. God, that face is just fucking Joker. No, and he doesn't have a fucking patch in the game in this game either. The pants are similar.
Does he even have the Rolex? Does he even have the Rolex? He does not.
He does have the watch. He has the watch and the chain. So that is consistent.
Okay.
I'll give them that. That was consistent.
Okay. Fair enough.
The fucking American flag though is killing me. This one pissed me off. All right, this one is one I definitely observed because I was like, this is the first one I was looking like. Let me just because Blue is one of my favorite characters. First of all, so Blue Mary infamously wears two belts. First of all, oh, I can see this now too. This first belt been like just melts into the pants. It just disappears.
Yeah,
it's gone.
Yes.
Like right here. Second of all, the second belt she has on, well known that is a giant belt. It is a hoop belt, and it does not have a fucking pouch. It's a giant belt. It's one of again small regular belt, giant belt. Her jeans right now, if you look at the texture, they look like normal, whatever. It's got the star logo here. She always has. It looks terrible here. And then for some reason they gave her a hole in her jeans. Whatever, new design, fine, right? I hate this breathing they did. So it looks so weird.
Yeah. Don't try and look lifelike with AI. Just don't try.
It does not work. It just it looks gross. So in the next shot, let me see. You can tell it's also AI because it's got terrible fucking quality. Like if it wasn't AI, like it was CGI, this
is also just the AI look
exactly.
In general.
Like super blurry. It's not. You can't really tell things apart. It's like, but then if you look at the pants, totally different grade of jeans. This is not the same kind of jeans she had on. The star logo, you should be able to see some of it here because of the angle. Don't see any. The tear in the jeans, gone. Totally different jeans. Also, just one belt. Which is like, how do you fuck that up? That's like the most obvious thing in her design. Aside from her face just like looking,
it's just like white woman number million.
Yeah. Like it doesn't look like, again, kind of same thing with Jae-hoon. It just like, it doesn't look like the character. It just looks like AI. Put in white woman in jeans and a cutoff jacket. Like it's just on a bike in the rain. Also, I don't want to be super nitpicky, but that traffic light is fucking low as hell. Nothing's going under that. That shit is like 9 feet off the ground. You can jump and touch it. That's not how traffic lights work. None of the perspective on the shot is like making sense at all. All right. Then they have to do a little filter flash too, just to like make sure you can put out these details. You can really tell it's AI here because again, look at the traffic light.
Mhm.
What is this?
Oh God. Uh,
The filter did not
uh,
help. It looks so bad. It looks like are those lights or a shell? Why are the what is
uh,
happening here? Like what is did they not also in the filtered version in this one here? This is just mess. And this looks
mhm,
different here.
mhm,
So this might be like a reference drawing they used and put in there alongside everything. Also, this logo is
mhm.
fucking chopped off. I just realized that shit too.
Uh,
This is sending me. Fucking is
pharmacy.
have I can't even tell what language that is because
That's that is
that is
that
just
is
slop.
that is probably some approximation of Chinese.
Yeah, that's my thought. But it yeah, it's trying. Bless his heart, it's trying because it just goes Chinese mercy. It's like, all right, it can't. But then when it goes out and it goes back to this lighting, they probably noticed it outside of that and cut it
Mhm,
because it's gone now.
mhm, mhm.
But the traffic light's still fucking terrible. Um, and also just none of this perspective makes sense. All right, so this
Mhm.
shot here, this one is actually less egregious, though none of these lights, like these don't make again height wise, none
Yeah,
of this
yeah,
makes sense.
yeah, yeah,
Also, the other traffic light's gone.
yeah.
Just throw it out there. Oh no, wait, no, it's here. It's here. It's just it turned into a blob of things.
Yeah, God.
It's what happened? And then you cut back to in game, and she looks beautiful. And now here's the thing. Oh, they see clipping right there. Let me go back so I can get a better shot of. Maybe not this shot. They didn't really do a good shot of it here.
Yeah.
But you can see. Oh, here you go. You can see down here the two belts, the giant one and the small one. This is bad
Mhm,
clipping. I'm surprised at that.
mhm.
But yeah, the two
Yeah.
giant. She got the two belts. She has two
Mhm.
belts. The whole like one of the main conceits of her designs. I'm pretty sure the big belt is like of her. Is that belt from her former partner? Partner, I think
Mhm.
so. And he died. I can't remember. But it's a story. The story more behind it. Why she had that second belt.
Mhm.
And it's like not there. And then the pants are totally. There's no hole in the pants. Just gonna point that out. There's no hole in the knee
Yep.
at all.
Mhm.
And the face of the character is much better. This one. This is like super. This is also when I was like, oh, this is 100% AI because this is a super generic. First of all, these statues make no visual sense.
The
They're
wolves are
just
just there.
they're just there, and they're also just like you can't tell what's an arm or a face or any. They are just blobs of like metal put together.
Mhm. Mhm. And there's
Um,
also just like regular, just wolves there,
yeah, just
just
regular
wolves
wolves
staring at
just
the
chilling, just
camera.
staring, and they're all like the same wolf. They're just basically all just the same wolf, just putting there. Um, this organ, I can't really say if the design well or not. It just looks bad, and then I don't understand. This shot is bad. I don't like the angle of this shot. I don't like nothing about this shot. This is bad. But also 19,000 back muscles. Like these three muscles. What the fuck is this? This is all right. I'm not even like an anatomy expert. But I'm just like this looks. When you're like a kid and you're like drawing Dragon Ball Z and you don't know what the muscles are and you just put muscles there because
Yeah,
that's how they that's
yeah,
what you
yeah, yeah,
think.
yeah,
That's what it looks like.
yeah,
Like it.
yeah.
Yeah. This though. Oh, this killed me. What is he pressing? It's not how you press keys on a. And a person will be able to know that because what is he pressing?
I can't see his fucking hands. Is the thing. Okay, wait, those are his hands?
Those are
Those
his
are his hands.
hands.
Okay.
They look like he is afflicted by the condition known as hot dog fingers. This is
Uh,
bad, and it just like it just flows into this is oh my god. And then they have the nerve to do this. I said this in the other Discord chat. He looked like Dollar General Danny Trejo, and I'm mad about it because it's Wolfgang Krauser. That is not what he should look like. He looks like generic old. Like literally, it looks like they put like old Mexican thug into the AI and was like, "Yeah, that looked like Wolfgang." That looks so terrible. Like it's just, and then his camera zoom is just like bad. This, however. Hello, Terry Bogard.
Is that supposed to be Terry?
That's supposed to be Terry Lamont Bogard. What? Why? Who this? It's like, yep, that's hot. What is happening? I don't understand. SNK, you have so many good artists under your employ. Call it Falcon. I don't care. Like you have.
We don't need them. We don't need them anymore. We have the technology.
Oh, clearly, yeah. We gotta listen. You don't understand. Terry had been through some shit. He would the Ken Masters route, and he didn't come out the other side very well. What is? Like, what is supposed to be happening? Even if you tell me this is supposed to be Wolfgang imagining himself as Terry, which is not. It don't look the same. What? There's no way you put this in this trailer and thought you were cooking. If you did, you need to get the fuck out the kitchen and leave it to the professionals because there's no way. This is. Oh my God. This is another one. It's the geese grave shot is still taking the cake for me. But this is a close second, a very close second, because what? Like, what the fuck is this shit? Oh God. And what is the point of this shot? Look how close we can zoom in on the eyes. It looks really weird when AI characters blink, by the way. Just gonna throw that out there.
Yeah, that's not
a good look.
That's not right.
Yeah. It does not look good. Oh my God. Then this panning shot of this. I don't think, do organ pipes look like this? Hold on. Church organ pipes. Okay, yeah. All right, I guess. All right,
I feel like an organist would probably have a lot to say.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. Because, like, even looking at, like, some of these don't look right. Like, these look flat compared to the other ones. Like, they are inconsistent. Like, they don't look like they were, again, designed. They look like they were just, they're just thrown. It does not look good. Okay. Which I can probably, if I had got $1 for every time I said this does not look good during this trailer, I would have $1 million. But then again, like, the thing is, like, the in-game shots look good. You have, like, just use this. There's no need.
I will admit the shading is not amazing.
No.
It's really
that's the other thing. Yeah, like, they have a style they went with the game that I think works for their quote unquote their budget. And in that sense, it does look good. But when you compare it to anything else on the market, it definitely still looks dated, which is wild. Generic wolves. Oh, question mark. There's two of these shadows having two mystery characters. There's also accusations that the announcer is like also AI, but I'm not going to go that deep.
Yeah.
But it doesn't sound good. I don't like this announcer either. But that also could just be just like, the voice actor. So I'm not gonna crap on them until we get confirmation or something like that.
Yeah, we'll see.
Even these camera shots are just like
the year of the wolves.
Why does this bird have no eyes or they're closed? Why does he look like the bird from fucking what? If I nitpick any further, gonna say we'd be here till tomorrow, so I'm just gonna stop.
Yeah, I gotcha.
I just noticed that this bird's like eyes look open. They both but this one like has no eyes.
I've heard
Oh, they're
rumors
appearing.
I've heard rumors that one of the characters coming to City of the Wolves is the guy from Hokuto no Ken.
Yeah, that's another discussion. That's a whole nother one. Cause like,
I guess that's why the game's at Evo.
fuck it, I'll just rant about that too. I'm so tired of guest characters. I'm so fucking tired of guest characters. I'm so tired of them. Angie, I hate them so much. Like, there's certain levels I'm like, okay, I can deal with that. Like, I think Lucy from Cyberpunk being in Guilty Gear, while I'm not like thrilled about it, they worked her into it and made her feel part of the universe, and it was good.
Yes,
you can put love into it, right? Like, there was like love. Yeah. Plus, it's like Guilty Gear's only guest character so far, you know. So I'm like, okay, cool, and I think they made it fit, and I think it works. If that's me the guest character, fine, okay. Like Street Fighter 6 having Terry and Mai, when it was announced, I was mixed. I was like excited, but also like weirded out. Cause I'm like, why here? But the thing that sucked is that there's so many other characters in the franchise, or that you could just come up with that would fit.
Yeah.
That now you have a season where there's only 4 characters to begin with. Now half the season is guest characters.
Yes.
And then like that sucks. It's like there's so many other characters that you can make room for. And again, that kind of go back to the Lucy point. I also didn't mind her because of the fact she was like the last character at the end of what was assumed to be like the last season. And with a lot of characters already in the game, so like Strive already had like, is that like what is
it's at 32? It's at 32
yeah,
now.
32 characters. Yeah, so like there's a big roster there already. Like Street Fighter 6 has a decent sized roster, so by the time Terry Mai came, like, all right, I can do it, and it's kind of legendary. I'm like, I can accept it, but it's still like frustrating. It just gets annoying when it's like, oh, you know, we're gonna put in the game, fucking Kenshiro. Why? You have this game is only, this series only has so many games, and there's so many other characters you could put in. Why are you putting in soccer grapists in DJ Dude? Granted, I've turned around on DJ Dude. I've said it before, and I'm like, I was not familiar with this game. I still have questions about some of the things I've heard about him. But overall, fun character, I think, and they cooked, and they clearly loved him. The soccer dude clearly was not a love thing. They put him in there just because they were ordered to by someone on high that owns them now. But like at that point, like, all right, this is your starting roster, and 2 of the characters are guest. Like, Jay Hoon should have been launched. He should have been in the roster. Jay Hoon is he's one of the main characters.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
Blue Mary should have been launched. She's one of the legacy characters of the series. Like, it's so frustrating. And then I know it started because a lot of companies start seeing guest characters in Smash. I think Smash is different in the sense that because so much of that game is about celebrating the entirety of like gaming, and Smash has like 90 characters, so they can afford to get guest characters. And half the time, the guest characters are characters that Nintendo has like, you know, proximity to anyway. Not to say that I'm not like, you know, and two, you feel like a lot of those guest characters too, like dream characters at the end. They had so many characters in the games, like whatever. But then like Mortal Kombat, I think is the one that took it over the top and like made me mad about it. Because Mortal Kombat's like, you know what we're gonna put in the game? What if we put the Xenomorph in the game?
What if we put in Rambo?
Yeah, we put in Rambo in the game. And I'm like, oh, why? Rambo's not surviving Mortal Kombat. What are you doing? What do we
let's put in Homelander.
Yeah, like let's put in the Homelander. Let's put in the dude from Invincible. Why? No one's gonna survive that. Let's put in Omni Man. Do you think? Okay, sure. Yeah, put in Omni Man.
Like, we're getting Invincible versus this year, I think. So it's like,
and now every company's like, you gotta have at least one guest character in your fighting game. No, you fucking don't. Especially if you have a legacy game. If BlazBlue came back right now with like, you know what, season 1's gonna have like 12 characters, and we're gonna have a secret 13th character hidden in the DLC. It's gonna be a mystery character. It's gonna be a guest character. I would flip 3 couches because, like, why? You have so many characters you already have. Why bring in a guest character? I just pulled BlazBlue out of my ass. I don't think we would do that anyway. But
Yeah.
It's
Like
like,
BlazBlue did the thing for like most of it up until Tag, where
yeah,
like every game has all of the characters from before and more. Like
right.
Central Fiction has all of the characters from Chrono Phantasma. I forget what the actual order of it is, but like yeah,
You got it right.
like
Central
it's
Fiction is the
just
last
sort
one,
of
I think. Yeah,
yeah. And it's like if they were going to like this is going in like this is a separate conversation about how they could bring BlazBlue back for the 2020s, but that's a different day. But yeah,
yeah,
like I guest characters are a thing where it's like it is there is something inherently cynical about it just innately, and I've kind of I tend not to get angry about it at base because like yeah, games kind of just like for all of the art that games are, they are also a deeply cynical product just
yeah,
inherently. Like
yeah.
even my favorite games were funded and like were published because somebody thought they could make a killing, but it's like there's like some where you can feel when you can feel that cynicism. That's when it gets like that's
Right.
when it crosses the threshold for me.
No, exactly. And the same thing. Like, I make no illusions about like I understand that especially the world we're in is capitalism and everything. So like even stuff that I want to do for like passion, I'm like I want to get paid for it, and as you should.
Mhm.
But like it gets to a certain point, especially with like bigger companies and whatnot. Like you said, you can tell when it gets to a point where it's like cynicism, where it's not like, oh, this would be cool to add to the game, where it turns into like, oh, this will sell copies, and it's like,
Mhm.
okay, but like,
Yeah.
does it really fit? Which is why, like I said, I appreciate with like, again, I keep bringing Lucy. I feel like she's one of the best examples. Where like, even though she's not even from like Guilty Gear, like the place she is from, like I could see that matching up, and like the way they put it into the game, like the care they put her into the game with, like
Mhm.
you can tell they were thinking like, how does she fit into this universe, and how can we make it so that people that play her feel like she fits in this universe? I feel, funny enough, I feel the same way about Negan from Walking Dead being in Tekken 7 because he
Mhm.
was one of the ones I was like, eh, I'm not really a Walking Dead fan. I like Tekken 7, and as a Tekken fan. And I'm like, this feels weird. But when they put him in the game and like the way they worked him in, I'm like, they really cared about this character being in this game. And like they made him fit, made him work.
Mhm.
So like on that side I can get it.
I
Strive
don't think
was
they
good.
I don't I don't think they care about they care about fucking Clive in Tekken 8. They don't give a shit.
Yeah. That I just talked about that the other day too with my homies in the other in our
Mhm.
chat or whatever. We got another private chat we talk when we meet them do
I
matches and
gotcha.
stuff. But like we were talking about that and did I talk about that in there? No, we were talking about guest cases in general. But one thing that came to my mind, that's what it was. I was gonna mention I did and I didn't. Was like no hate to anybody that loves Final Fantasy crossovers in Tekken, and that's fine because I know
Yeah.
Noctis was like a
Yeah.
big seller or whatever. Not
Mhm.
and I give Noctis Leah because Noctis came towards the end of the game's life, even if I didn't really care
Mhm.
for him. Like end of the game's life, Final Fantasy 15, that's kind of a major crossover, whatever. Clive being
Mhm.
like season one, season two DLC is so unnerving to me.
Yeah.
When like
Yeah.
Julia and Lei are still not in the game, or any other characters,
Uh,
either they inherit the legacy or like be similar. Like I'm like, all right, why is he in like season one
yeah.
or two rather? I think season two.
Yeah. Gotcha.
I'm
Yeah.
like, like it's so just I am getting very tired of fucking guest characters. I just am.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
when done right, it was he was season one. Okay, okay, I was right. I felt like he was season
Yeah.
one. I couldn't
Yeah.
remember what season one was. I was like, it's kind of blurred to me. Yeah, he's season one, and I'm like,
Mhm.
I get that the game was out around that time, but you could have just like put him characters like that. Like for me too, that's the thing with guest characters. Like guest characters that are like completely divorced from what the series is. When you have so many other characters that either you can. I'm not even saying you got to bring back all your old characters because you don't want to bring back Julia. Fine, I had the same thing. They didn't bring back Michelle because Julia was her replacement. All right, whatever. But then like bringing somebody that has that legacy, has a field, whatever, something along that line, so that those characters, people that had like that character don't feel completely alienated. Like Bushido U
Mhm.
fans are like, all right, we got Kim. Not all of them are gonna like Kim, and I totally get that, but we have Kim. Like because if you play Guy, you can play Kim to a certain extent. It's like, okay, cool, that's kind of the legacy being passed on, right? But like when you just like forgo those characters, then you're like, I'm gonna bring in Clive for Final Fantasy. Fucking, you
Yeah.
have all these other characters. Your roster was like anemic this time around. Well, it wasn't anemic. I won't say it about Tekken. It was like 32 characters. But considering how it normally starts, it's like you have so many other options. Why? Why are you pulling Clive? Who, I'm sorry.
He's just a guy. He's just a fucking.
If you are a Final Fantasy 16 fan, I'm going to say this, and I am so sorry. This is just how I feel. I watched Final Fantasy 16 like playthroughs and stuff because like he is so dry. Like you said, he is just guy. He is just dude with sword that flies around and stuff. And I mean, like, I feel the story and stuff in the game and yada. I'm like, I get that, but oh my god, like at least Noctis had the whole like, hey, I'm part of this boy band that's traveling. They're not actually a boy band, but like that got this group traveling. Like Noctis is like kind of interesting backstory and stuff. Like Clive is just. They could have had Tifa from Final Fantasy 7 or Zell from 8. Yeah, like there's so many other characters that could have like. Clive is so uninteresting to me. He is dude in armor, and he doesn't even fit the.
Dark Strafe is also saying, no Clive slander.
Like in his own game, I can see it because like for the role he plays in his game and in his story, totally. I actually was like, man, I kind of feel for like what's going on with this character, blah blah. But aesthetically, outside of his game, going into Tekken, he's like. Yeah, in his own game, he's sick. It's just like as a choice for like a Tekken character, he is so like white bread. It's just so like, you know the picture that go around every time this kind of topic comes up. You know the picture. You know the one with all the dudes. He one of them. And I'm like, there's so many characters you could have picked from in that game even. And it's like, And I wouldn't have cared if it was like season 3 or 4 and you like deep in and we got like some other lower characters. If like, put it this way, move Armor King to his spot and then put Clive in like season 4 or season 3. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't even be that. I'm all right. It's about that time.
But then like at that point, like Final Fantasy 16 would be kind of like
and
it wouldn't be in the consciousness.
Yeah, and which is why like I get it from like the marketing and the sales standpoint, but God, it's so like when he was announced like Big Trump, I'm like, oh, I was like, that was my Kupka would have made more sense than Clive. He's 16 too. Yeah, like, oh man, especially like somebody that's like, and that to be fair, part is my own bias. Is like my biggest problem with Tekken 8 is not even like how like season 2 balance be damned. I haven't really been playing it, and I don't really intend to because like. All the characters I played got either replaced or just like put in like worse versions. Like the only character I really like still play would be Lily, and I've never liked Lily enough in Tekken to main her. So I'm like, all right. So like, I'm just in that like Julia dropped, Lay dropped, Catalina dropped, Master Raven. They brought Raven back, and I don't like Raven's aesthetic enough to play him. So yeah. Kunimitsu dropped. They brought back Anna in season 2, but then they gave her a bazooka, and I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that yet. So I might, if I was playing, I'd probably play
like an actual gun.
Yeah, her and need to have like actual weapons. I feel a way about that too. That's a whole nother rant. That's a I can't wait about that.
we need real Tekken back. We need real Tekken back. This is what a Virtua Fighter will do.
Oh god, I'm not even gonna do that because. That can go south so fast. That's the other thing I don't like is when people are like, this game's gonna be what this is gonna be. This is gonna be like this is gonna save it. That's what everybody's saying with Virtua Fighter got announced too. Like 16, like it's gonna save the 3D fighting genre. I'm like, y'all need to stop with this. No, there's no saving quote unquote a genre. Either you like the game or you don't. Yeah. And you know, once Tekken 8 gets more characters that I'm more interested in, I'll probably like give it a shot again. But I kind of fell off hard like Tekken after like this one. This Real Tekken is done, my G. This is the new wave now. I'm not even like somebody that's like the OG Tekken. I just don't. My only thing with like Anna and Nina, like as far as them having like their guns, is like it takes away from the like idea of like the gun
martial arts.
Yeah, like it's like why would you like you don't get shot and be like, what are they shooting rubber bullets? Is she shooting rubber rockets? Because they seem to explode. Like at that point, like all right. If it's like your finisher or like your super, I can kind of like, all right, I can rock with that. I'm not going to be upset about that. you know, it's doing mad damage. I still am like, huh, you got shot and you still gonna fight, huh? All right, you brave soul. But like in the middle of a fight, just 1 2 1 2 tat 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 tat. I'm like, nah, it doesn't work, doesn't jive for me. It's so jarring. And even not like Tekken's like really Tekken has, I don't want to say it's grounded, but it was like you said, more like martial arts kind of deal. And that was like my biggest drive. That I first started playing Tekken, I was like, Lei Wulong and Michelle were my characters, and I played Lei because I was a huge Jackie Chan fan. And I'm like, you know, so that was like the thing. And now he's not even in the game anyway. I'm ranting about a whole nother thing. Let's finish this video and then
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
I'm gonna go
This piece of
back. Dark
slop.
Horse, I'm gonna go back to one point because Angie had me stop and play frame by frame, and you're gonna laugh. We're gonna finish. I think there's not too much left on this. Let's see. It's just like a couple of shots because this is in-game stuff. Which looks in-game looks good, and I like the way they do their shading with like the cross hatching. I think that is dope. Like it is, you can tell definitely it's lower budget, but it does look better. Oh yeah, Blue Mary's always been my character. I love Blue Mary. The only reason I didn't play Blue Mary in King of Fighters 15 because my boy picked up Blue Mary, and so just because we played each other so much, and you remember Black Excellence Strife. You played him in the lobby with us. You played him before too, probably. You seen him comment before actually. You seen him comment before in the threads, Angie.
Yeah, I have.
We played each other all the time, and the thing that's funny about us is like when we met, we didn't realize it, but like as we play each other, we have very similar tasting characters. And so a lot of the time, I won't pick certain characters that I know I love because if he's playing them, I don't want to do mirror matches all day, and so I'll pick other characters. Because like I main Kim in Street Fighter 6, he taught me like a lot of him. He taught me a lot of Kim stuff I know that I still use. Which is why every once in a while when like I try that like that when I do the air reset and then try and do the DI against the wall afterwards, and he catches me, he always like, you keep trying it. I'm like, I know, because he's the one that taught me that. And he learned it from somebody else in our community too. But like, I knew at this point I could tell what sort of characters he like to play. Oh yeah. I mean, I play a lot of female characters. I play a lot of women. And that's just me.
I
But like, but there's also like there's other stuff like the reason I play certain characters too. You can kind of tell like what kind of characters I play or whatever. But like, yeah, we just happen to play a lot of like similar characters. Like in Street Fighter 5, the only difference was that he did main Laura and I main Falk and Poison.
Yeah.
So there was like that. But like when outside of those characters, whenever we would pick characters, he would pick Lucia. I would pick Lucia. I'm like, damn, I want to play Lucia, but he plays her, so I'm not gonna play as much. There's other characters we cross over on too. But like in 6, we play like almost all the same characters. The only reason I don't play Jury's because Feng Shui Engine is like brain surgery to me, and it's I gotta find a way to make that work for me. But like we play a lot of the same. We're interested in a lot of the same characters. Same thing in Tekken and whatever. It's weird. Like we mirror each other a lot. And every time it happens, we always laugh because like all the characters he plays in King of Fighters that I don't like right now is because I played him and he beat my ass with him, so I no longer play those characters out of spite. And then whenever he drops a character or stops playing him, I pick that character back up. Like Lu Wong was my favorite character in 14. I was so happy he got in 15. He picked Lu Wong up and beat my ass with her, and I'm like, I hate that character. I'm not playing her anymore. And then he stopped playing her because because Yamazaki came out, who I also love. But I can't play Yamazaki now because he plays Yamazaki. It feels like high school shit with my brain. It's so funny because like if I get beat by a character, I'm like, I'll do one of two things. Either I learn that character because I'm very interested in him, I'm gonna like learn from you, or more likely I'm like, I'm gonna learn to beat this character and I hate this character now. You know I like the character. And this is my brain works. Play 2SKO, you play Caitlyn, about to be released. I saw, yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna play 2SKO, but Caitlyn will probably be all right for sure. Yeah, it's like
it's a tag fighter. It's fine.
Yeah, it's more of a tag fighter, not like too big on like active tag fighters like that. Because like I thought I might play Marvel Infinite, and I got it, and I'm like, I'm not gonna. Even with the update that came out recently, it looks really good. The Marvel was it Beyond that Maximilian did with his team. I like the aesthetics. I like watching. I love watching Marvel. I will watch Marvel all day. I watch TNS Marvel 3 tournaments all the time. I'll watch Infinite, no problem. I will never play that game again. I just don't have it in me. My brain is like, nah. I'll get every once in a while I get tempted, but I'm like, some things you just don't need to do. You're not really into the tag fighter bar XC. Yeah, because like XT, the thing about XC is that like a tag fighter like that is more my speed because it can be chaotic, but it's much more like it's like Street Fighter with extra steps basically. And so in that sense, I can play it and it makes a lot more sense to me. like from like the grounded standpoint. Whereas like Marvel style tag fighters, like more active tag or like more like hectic tag fighters, even Skullgirls, like there's so much to manage, and my brain just like I don't like
Yeah,
it. I don't find it
yeah.
enjoyable to myself. So I'm like,
I
I'm
I
good.
remember this one this one LK thing where he was saying, oh, you like Marvel 3? If you played against me, you would not like Marvel 3 because I play because I play the team that makes the game make sense, and it is just like zero and like whatever other team combination. It's just like
Yeah, that's the other problem too. Is that like the Marvel games, Marvel particularly, like the high tier teams are just super.
yeah.
Yep, Zero May Cry. I was just watching like a more recent TNS tournament earlier while I was eating dinner,
Mhm.
and I was like, "Yep, Zero May Cry." I saw that team come on the screen. I'm like, I'll still watch just to see if the person that I'm like rooting for beats them, and most times they do. They got like tech and stuff now, but like they make it so unfun to watch. Morgan depends on the team. Cause like I'll watch,
Yeah.
I think it's Hyamaru, I think his name. I forget the player's name, but like he plays Morgan, or they, I'm not sure. They play Morgan,
I
but they
I do
also,
like it. I do like it when a fighting game becomes a bullet hell.
yeah. I have no problem with projectiles. My problem with like Morgan is like when she's like teamed with like Doom, which is like
Mhm.
the crazy shell for the longest time was like super dominant in the game. It does
Mhm.
get kind of air to watch because like it's just like everybody's using that shell the same way. But whenever like
Mhm.
somebody uses Morgan in like interesting shells, like Hiyamaru, I cannot remember that player's name. It's like, but they play Chun Li, Morgan, Phoenix. I hate Phoenix too, but every time that
Mhm.
player plays, I root for them because it's so fun to watch them play because of the style that they use that team in. Like it actually, and like
Oh, yeah.
that's why I like playing. Like when I like watching Marvel, and it gets me like think like maybe I could play it, but I would play the game for 5 minutes and put it down. Um, but because that team is so unique in how it plays, it's like, oh, that's just dope. Okay, that's interesting how he does this. Oh, look how they set this combo up, and oh my god, look at these look at these infinites that he's pulling for Morgan. Like it's compelling to watch, like them like do what they do. Look, that more dual shell is bad. Yeah, that more dual shell is just like, oh, for a while that really killed Marvel for me. But like I said, I am definitely a Marvel fan as far as watching. I just can't play it. We'll finish this
Mhm.
trailer off real quick. I'm gonna go back and show that one shot to Strife, and then
Yeah. I gotcha.
let's see, because I think the rest of this, I think this is just all in-game shots, which they look
Yeah.
dope. Like they could have just done this. Oh, highest prize fighting game tournament. This makes me so mad
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it's Saudi money, and that's the main thing they're using like promote it like that. And then the
Yeah.
fact that they're like, but then on top of that, you say that, and then put this AI slop. Just so much about this screen alone pisses me off.
Yeah.
Cause like
Yeah.
highest paid fighting game tournament, you can do all that, but you can't hire like you can't just put like a couple of artists on here to make like a better trailer and just have to use AI.
Yeah.
All right, all right,
Literally.
gang.
Pay the
Like
people working on it more.
yeah, like oh, this is super frustrating. Balance updates. Okay, we know that's coming. All right. Like it looks like it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna play the second season. I think already. I don't know if it's. I don't know. Actually, I don't know if it even costs. How much it's gonna cost. Um. Oh, dude, the AI is so bad in this trailer. Yeah, people want to about the AI thing. Yeah, I'm one of them. It's so bad. Like it's so frustrating that a company that has the ability to like that has access to so many artists that they could just easily just like make a trailer without this stuff in there, puts this together. One because the AI is just bad. It's getting out of hand, dude. All right, I gotta show you the shot because Angie put me on game on this one. Check this shot out. Is it playing? It's not playing. Oh, wait, it's not. That's not the shot yet. Hold up. All right, couple of shots. This shot here, this irritated me because this one is just like they literally put in like ChatGPT like uh
Generate me a Korean guy.
basically generate Korean person with purple hair. Like that was it. Like it's so that's not Jaehoon. Like
Mhm.
and that and it looks AI. It bothers me so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Um and then they cut to the end game shot like, oh look, that's Jaehoon. Like the brothers are fighting. Is it? Oh wait, no, we passed that shot, didn't we? Where's it? Where's that?
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah. Yeah. This is the other geese shot.
Yeah, How did I pass it? It's right here. Okay, that's the grave. Was it? No, it's not that early in.
Late. It's earlier. It's earlier. It was there.
Okay, hold on. It's like right. Oh wait, maybe it's like it's in here. It's in like this like bunch of like pop ups. Yeah, here we go. All right, prepare yourself.
Yeah.
Prepare yourself. Get your popcorn. This shot right here. When you go frame by frame and actually look at it, and you will never unsee it. Once you see it, you'll never unsee it. Watch geese. Stone sinks back into the grave and becomes geese. I can't get over this. Yeah, this is still the worst shot. This is still the worst fucking shot. When she pointed this out, because she was like, wait, can you step by step? I'm like, oh yeah, how you do that? This is a comment period. Okay, let's go back and look at this step by step. I was done. Oh my god. It just sings it like right here, just I am now under it. I'm no longer the stone. For anybody wondering, what should actually happen here? If the fist is bursting out, it should break the stone part here. That should be his. But he turns into him under the rock. He just transforms into him under the rock. Oh, and now when I play it back for you, you'll never unsee it. Oh god. Me, because it's, and that's kind of the trick with like a lot of AI slop, is that they make a lot of, and I was saying this earlier, but like if you ever look at videos and you're curious to AI slop, first of all, you can look at like continuity stuff. Look for continuity and continuity breaks. It's like a character wearing one thing in one shot, wearing something different in the very next shot. Well, that's why like the ornate patterns and stuff like that. AI can't really do these that well. So like stuff like this will just look random as shit. Like none of this like really looks like design. Like this doesn't look like it's like got a real pattern going. It's just a bunch of stuff thrown together, and it's made that way, and it's done that way because the AI can't really handle it, and it's cutting those small shots because as humans, when we look at stuff and we watch stuff or we read stuff, and you probably had the test where somebody said read this, and it's like missing words and missing letters backwards, and you can still read it because our brains are so good at filling in information that we'll just fill stuff in automatically. So when you watch this the first time and you're not like really looking for stuff, I went too far back. You're not really looking for stuff. Like in one quick shot, like if I play, I'm playing at a slower speed too, so that's also like the other conceit. If I play this at normal speed, like you're probably not gonna notice it. Like you won't notice it. It knows how they, and even then they actually sped that up. They sped it up here. This is regular speed. So you won't even notice it like on the first flyby. You're like, oh, you're like in the excitement of a trailer and stuff like that. Your mind won't fill in that. It'll fill in that information for you, make you think like, oh, you broke through it. But the minute that's why once like you see something like that, you can't unsee it because now your brain now has that information, and now it's like, oh, we saw that. That's what's actually happening. So now when you look back at this, even at full speed, you'll see it. But that's part of the conceit with like AI stuff. Is like when you watch this trailer through the first time, that's why you have some people saying like it didn't look that bad, or oh, it was not AI slot, blah blah. Because looking through it the first time, you won't even notice half this shit. Like this is noticeable, and this is why it popped out immediately because like it's a still face shot that does nothing like the character, and so it's not that this shot looks bad because if you look at this left eye, it doesn't even look fucking human. It's like this all black. Like is he possessed? What's happening? But in the time that shot flies by or whatever. The reason it has that fast cut, and they cut to the gameplay, it's like, oh, you don't even get time to like really process it, and that's why a lot of AI stuff does that. And they can only do like short shots. Like even this shot at full speed, you wouldn't even think about it. Aside from like I said, you see the US patch, like that's never on his outfit ever, even in the game that he's in right now. But like stuff like freaky faces and stuff like that will pop out, but you won't notice the other details like in the background and stuff for like patterns and stuff because it's too fast. But the minute you slow it down and the minute you go back and you're like, oh, let me look at this at like a regular speed, that's when you catch and it's like, ugh. Because that one, and then it was there's one other shot. This one people did catch because it's just so bad, and so I kind of knew this was coming. That's why I kind of prepped you for it, Angie. Is it? Did I go to? Am I to? No, I'm not there yet. It's here. Here we go. This shot. Oops, I went too far. I keep pressing the wrong thing to like go forward the frame. Cause like this just looks bad as it is. Cause AI is like not great with faces, so it looks like it wants to be like a PS5 render of something like from The Last of Us, but like you can tell it's like really weird. But then they did this shit. Look, it's Terry. Get on his face either. Oh, that face. Oh. Like I said, they could have used the gameplay version and called it. Yeah, they could have used the gameplay. Like, they could have used the gameplay, put some art cards in there.
But that would have required getting people to animate the rigs and like draw the images, and they don't want to do that when you can just type into Sora 2.
Right. Well, even then, like they didn't even do that. Like, oh, let me see, Dan SF5 trailer. I can't remember if this happens on this trailer. I think in the character preview. Let me see. Is it regular speed right now? It's probably not. It's like slow, normal. No, it's not this trailer. It's one of the trailers. Let me see. Like Street Fighter 5 trailer. This is all they did. They got an old shot of Dan, made him break the logo, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it just cut to the gameplay. You could just do that. That's not even money.
Yeah.
Like it's just the game's already made. You could just do that.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why people are pretty much saying, and what I think is probably happened is like those from on high that own the company were like, yeah, we're gonna make an advertisement reel for this, and you can't do shit about it. And they were like, but what about? And they're like, no, because there's so many other ways you can. I mean, even like you can go back to something like recent season 3 trailer. This is not a heavy lift. This trailer is literally Kenny Omega doing acting work. Now, you gotta pay him, obviously, which, you know, there is that too. So that's what it really comes down to is like money. You just have like all he does is does cosplay in this. You can just do something like that to like sell the trailer. People were like, they were confused by this trailer at first to the very end, but it's hype and it like shows that you care about the product. Like stuff like that is like, okay, cool. You can do that and make it work. You don't have to go get AI slop unless you just really want to save money like that. Pete that one, but didn't really think anything. Yeah, they could have even done DBFZ style trailers. Not many people liked it better than that. Yeah, I mean they did it before with the King of Fighters 5 or 15 trailers. They would just like show the first few were terrible because they were terribly paced in like 30-second trailers that show like here's a jab, here's a light kick.
Like
here's
literally the fucking literally the City of the Wolves character trailers are just kind of like that.
Yeah,
like
actually.
They don't. Like, they just kind of show the character. The City of the Wolves character trailers suck. They don't even, like, show the characters, like, in neutral. It just shows them comboing and, like, doing their supers. And that's just, like, supposed to sell you, I guess.
I don't know what happened with, like, the trailers. Because, like, okay, let me show, actually, King of Fighters Shun A trailer. This is the first King of Fighters Shun A trailer. I'll unmute real quick. It's a 45-second trailer. Like, this trailer is really bad. Like, and it was notoriously bad when it came out because like they could have done like something like this, but this is a bad one. I'm just showing the bad one because all that shows like a few hits. Like, it doesn't really give an idea how anything feels. Like, some words. Oh, here's one of my like the shots are flying way too fast. And it's only that trailer was like most of that trailer. Let's see if we go from here. The actual gameplay is like 11 to 30. It's like 20 seconds of gameplay. So those trailers early on were like shat on. But if you go to later, let's go to Yamazaki. I can type good. Oh, Teen Southtown trailer. Like, this is a substantially better trailer, and you could just do this. This is for Teen Southtown. Just show the character intros and just Billy Kay. You have it stuff right there. These trailers are much better paced. They had gotten better by the time they got to this part of the season. And like 2 minutes and 14 trailer is pretty good. I fucking miss this game, by the way. I say I miss it like I can't just play it. I love 15 so much.
It's gonna be at EVO. You could go there.
Yeah, about that. That's another discussion.
Oh, fair.
But like, yeah, like you could just do this for the trailer. Like you could do that in this, like all the scenes they like put all that AI stuff in there. Just take the character art you already have that absolutely is already a high quality because you have to have it for the game.
I'm guessing
this is even easy to do because it literally just you go into whatever your editor choice is, you put the image in there, have it slide in. This is a very simple animation. Have this fade in, have the announcer, the audio go on there, and just boom, and then fade it into the gameplay, and like do a transition. This is probably let's see what the transition is. Fucking fire. It's probably a custom fire transition. It's probably it's not even custom. It's probably just a fire transition you can buy on some store. Like it's very simple. You can just do that. There's no need for this AI thing. They were trying to whatever company they hired to like quote unquote make a hype trailer. Or if they like, came from on high or whatever, it was like we need to make something hype to sell this next season, but we don't want to pay the money to make something hype that would be like dope for the fans. We just want to like put out some shit real quick. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It was money. That's what it comes down to, and that's why people are using AI bullshit. It's I'm so hot about it, and the main reason, obviously, as a creative, I'm hot about it, but it is just because like, especially with SNK and how they're funded now, like you have the funding to like just go hire artists or whatever, but.
Yeah.
You didn't. You did this. It's so from a company that like just a few years ago did this.
Oh my god! The ad I just got is AI generated.
Oh yep. You know it. The AI generated ads are going everywhere. It's so frustrating.
It's animals driving cars. Wow.
Oh god.
It's not for Progressive. I guess Flo got tired of it.
Oh no, Progressive, no. I'm glad I don't have this in my shirt. Shit. I'm not even surprised like big corporations are doing it because like they don't have a art bone in their body anyway. So they're like, we can just fire our entire marketing department and just do AI commercials. It'll be the same. It fucking won't.
Yeah.
Because AI RAM GPUs are mad expensive, but that's the conversation for another day. No, yeah, we can have a conversation too because that's another one. Like if you were trying to build a computer in 2026, good luck. It's gonna be rough. It's insane. Because they're like, we're gonna fund like fuel AI. I don't want to be too pessimistic because I do feel like there's hopeful things coming. It's the way the world works. It works in cycles. It's cynical. Things go down for a bit. Some new emergent quote unquote technology comes out, and this is not really emergent technology because it's not even new technology. Shit's old. It's just being used in a nefarious way because AI bros actually believe it's the fucking future when it's not.
But
that's but it'll come around. Things will turn around, so I don't want to be like too despairing because like I'll be beating myself up sometimes over here. Not beating myself up, but like getting super depressed about it because it's like, man, it's like everything's down. But things can and will change. It's just so this is a rough patch, and hopefully like outrage and stuff like this about these things continues because like when this stuff comes up, it needs to be like shouted down, especially on I hope so. Kodak voice, right? Like, yeah, it just. But that trailer particularly sent me because I was like, dude, I'm so unnerved. All right, now
on a separate note, I posted in mute channel the fucking anime trailer.
Oh yeah, let me see this. Yeah, I'm gonna see how.
Yeah.
Let's see what this looks like comparatively.
Very good desktop background. Appreciate it.
Thank you. I'm pretty sure it's official art from the game. So one of the pieces you can unlock.
Pretty good.
Ooh,
pretty good.
Yeah. That's the other part. They have this. They could just use this. I'm gonna lose my mind. Lose my mind. But this is also officially animated by an animator that worked on the either worked on the series or like on the anime. Oh, then I saw that dude's face. Everything was cool too. Yeah, I see why you said yeah. She set me up on that one. Saw that dude. That's the other frustrating thing too. Somebody brought up in one of the threads I'm in while I was reading, which is that back in it, like it's so frustrating too. This game, like, there's so much good music in the series that could have used, and this is not. Again, I've turned around on Ganache, but like his music being like the main thing being used, like even in this trailer, I'm like, dude, you have so much other music in the series that's so good.
This is like 2000s AMV energy.
Actually, this is very much like 2000 anime. Like,
Yeah.
You're right. But I think that's also kind of the appeal of it too, though, because that stuff it was dope.
Yeah.
When it was done well, it was dope. I think a lot of that stuff gets like a bad rap because like of the bad ones. But like if I saw like an opening like this back in the day for a game, I'd fucking absolutely.
Oh yeah.
I think it was good. Aside from that one shot of he who cannot be named, it's really good. It's really good opening. I think it's good. For something else, yeah, like the music is dope for something else, and I like. Actually, I listen to some of his music, and I like his music. Like I have some I'm listening to. Like I said, I have other questions about his background.
The music is literally called, the song is literally called Terry, Andy, Joe. Two of those characters were added as DLC.
Yeah, that's another thing with that game's roster that infuriates me, because Andy and Joe being DLC was so why?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
their main characters. Thankfully, I will say, at least for season 1, the DLC was free if you got the game. I think it's still free. So it's not like you have to pay anything for it. It's just something they weren't launch roster. It makes no sense to me because they're major. It's like if you would play Street Fighter, it's like Ryu starts the game, but then Ken and Chun Li are DLC. It's like
yeah,
huh? Like, all right, this is what we're doing. Okay,
yeah.
I mean, and that happened before. That's called Street Fighter 3, and Chun Li and Akuma were in the game, and people were not happy.
I mean, like, so Street Fighter 3 wasn't like, that wasn't even planned to be a Street Fighter game at first.
Yeah, that's what's crazy to me about that too. Is that game was not even planned to be a Street Fighter game. Let me see if my LGP is actually working now. Game capture. Okay, there we go.
Lurgo Strafe is asking, is season 2 free too of City of the Wolves?
That's a good question. I'm not sure because they haven't really announced, at least from what I've seen. I haven't seen a price go up anywhere for it. I'm going to assume it's not, because SNK's habit tends to be that season 1 is like kind of bundled with the game if you get it early enough, and then season 2 is usually you got to pay for it, and it's usually full price. That was the case with Samurai Showdown. That was the case with King Fighters 15. That was the case with what's another game? King Fighters 14 is the same thing too. I believe King Fighters 14's season 1 might have actually cost money. I can't remember. But yeah, like they try. It's basically a way to like bring you in. Like, okay, we'll get you in with season 1 for free if you get it in this time frame. It's not even necessarily pre-order. Like it's Samurai Showdown season 1 was free for like the first year or something like that until season 2 came out. I can't remember the time frame, something like that. And then afterwards, it like became a cost or whatever. But yeah, so my guess would be that season 2 is going to cost money. But the fact they're putting it out, and I said this earlier, was like the fact they're putting out like the entire season in like 6 months. Uber tells me that they're like, all right, we got to get some money off of this game now. And then once they get the season out, we might not see a season 3. Only because it did not do well as far as sales wise, which part that's their advertising choices, and then part of just like a lot of the controversy that came out because the roster at launch and stuff like that, and he who cannot be named.
God, I would fucking love to play. I would fucking love to play Rise Break with you, but I am getting exhausted.
Oh, no worries. I'm just I was gonna play this anyway, so it's all good. I'm just playing in the background. So, but if you feel like you got to jump off or anything, feel free.
Sure thing.
Either way, it's all good. I appreciate you hanging on here and having fun with me on this AI journey. Because and right now, oh, go ahead.
Certainly is a journey. This is just where we're at.
Yeah, basically, and like. As a creative, you have to remain hopeful. One, because like they can't what they're using is trying to replicate what like creatives are doing. Because a lot of these like corporate suits and AI bros don't really value people and like what it goes into
Yeah,
like making things.
yeah,
They're just like,
yeah.
oh, we can just make things easier on our own now. And it's like, yeah,
They
but if
just
we
they
have
just kind
ass.
of they just kind of see like they just see like everything good about art as like an inconvenience to the
Basically,
product.
right. And it's because it's kind of the same thing when you look at like a lot of folks that like corporate um like ladder climbers and stuff like that. It's kind of that same
Yeah,
mindset where the only thing that
yeah,
matters is
yeah,
like getting that almighty dollar sign at the end of the day. And it's like no matter how you got to
yeah.
do it. That's why like a lot of people that are like, not saying everyone is, but like a lot of folks that like get like really rich or whatever, or like even like decently like wealthy, tend to be
Mhm.
assholes because they stop thinking
Yeah.
about other people. I would hope that if I got to a point where like I was decently wealthy, I wouldn't be an asshole. I would still be thinking about other people. But that's why you get people that are
Right.
like billionaires that are like have more money than most countries and still wouldn't donate $10. You know what I mean? So yeah, but like, so it's to that mindset of like, yeah, it's always, especially like in this late stage capitalism, it's like fucking the quicker we can get things, the better. And fucking what's the word I'm looking for? I like I was going somewhere with that, like making a statement, and then like lost a basic ass word. Shit. Like honor be damned. I can't even word, not honor. Shit. What's the word? I hate when I lose words. I hate when I can't English. Um, responsibility. Whatever. Anyway,
Ethics.
ethics. Thank you. That's. It's not exactly the wrong thing for, but that's also that. Yeah, ethics be
Yeah,
damned. Yes.
yeah.
Um, yeah, they're just like whatever we can do by any means necessary to get more money and make things cheaper. Which is also the funny
Mhm.
part, and this I've seen this mentioned a couple of times too, which is like, yeah, people that like get that that felt with or that filthy rich and also are like you know running companies like that also tend to be cheap as hell because they're like, I've got my money, I don't want to spend it. No, I said, hire artists. Why would I do that? I can say the AI they get the
Yeah.
money easy. It's like, all right. But also that's why you see like an upsurge in a lot more people like doing indie stuff and things like that. And I think once we can like,
Yeah.
I think once we create like more economy where like indie stuff can survive on its own, and
Mhm.
people like get models about that better,
Yeah.
people will be able to thrive. I'm hoping to do that myself, honestly, because
That does,
yeah,
of course, lead into a conversation about how we define indie.
yeah. There's also that because some people are like we're indie with like 500 people in the studio, and it's like, all right, well,
Yeah.
listen,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
have a 1,000 person studio, and also you're being published by Ubisoft. This is not
Yeah.
any particular
Mhm.
studio anything I'm
Mhm.
talking about at all.
Mhm.
But yeah, no, truly, that's true too. Like, because part of it, like, you don't want to be like exclusive. You don't want to be like, oh, well, you can't be indie because even if you follow the criteria aside from size or something like that. But at the same time, there is a certain level of like, okay,
You
but you
gotta,
can't call yourself indie.
you do gotta call a spade at
Right?
some point.
Exactly. Yeah. At a certain point, it's like, how indie are you really? Like, because you can't be like in the same level like I'm indie, but also this person that's like one person working in their bedroom is also indie, but then this other team that's being published by EA is also indie. Like, at a certain point, you got to just be what you are and be
Mhm.
okay with that.
I've got a good thing for that. I want to show you. I forget if I've shown you it already, but it's like four different, like a chart of four different scales of development that I really find interesting.
Okay.
Let me find the thing.
Okay, cool. Am I? No, that's expensive. Okay. I gotta get used to that. Still like using bloodlust. This is still a lot, but I need a damage. Speaking of no longer being indie, this is not the same thing, but this is funny to me. I gave in. I gave in to the meta. No, I was struggling like making a bow build that actually did damage, so I went and finally conceded and like I started making some builds with using bloodlust. I started off using charge blade with bloodlust. I'm like, this is not that bad. I just don't like watching my HP go down randomly.
Yeah.
It's very scary. How did it not count? All right, game. I definitely countered that. You lie. I'm gonna run away from that for now. I'll take my mushrooms. Pardon me. Pardon me. I don't get help, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and use Charge Blade. Do more damage. I might actually kill him with this. Woo! Run. Thumb? No? Okay. The run again? That's gonna be tough. Yeah. How did that count? You lie. Boom, boom, boom.